Hello and welcome. I'll be discussing the drip network today and what it's about, looking at some of the reward structure and how it works. So basically, drip is a token run on the Binance Smart Chain, a high-yielding, sustainable reward structure. It's deflationary. I'll discuss that. How they use the Faucet is that its supply is becoming less and less, and it's only scarce as it only has 1 million tokens. So that's really good for supply and demand. So the three smart contracts come down to the fountain. This is where purchases are made in the swap tab online, and the faucet, which is the staking and compounding yield returns, and the reservoir, which is the liquidity pool. For the faucet, which we'll discuss later, that's where you put your money in and you're getting that 1% returns. Alright, how would you begin by purchasing drip? So you would need to start on the drip network site, which I'll have a link below, and you would need to you need to start with fiat currency. So from fiat currency you would need to acquire the Binance token, which is BNB, and you can get this on multiple exchanges such as KuCoin, MetaMask, and Binance. What I did was I bought it on Binance and sent it to MetaMask. I just find Binance fees pretty good. MetaMask, you can buy it. You've just got to set up an account and use a card. So once you've got Binance and you've linked a wallet, I've used MetaMask. I'll explain in another video how you add the Binance chain on MetaMask. Make sure you don't use the Ethereum chain that is custom loaded into MetaMask. And then once you have Binance in your MetaMask and you've connected it, on the drip website you can swap Binance for drip. And basically once you've got drip, you can hold it and you can use the faucet or the reservoir. So that's the fountain. So the faucet is basically it's a staking system where you put money inside this faucet, right? And then you get rewards daily which come out into the bucket, and this is your pooled collected money on the drip, right? But whatever you put in here, you can't get out. So if you put $1,000 in here, it's gone, it's non-refundable, and once it's in there you will get 1% per day coming out for 365 days. That's if you don't rehydrate, which we'll discuss in the next slide. So even as an initial investment, if you put it into the faucet, you would get, so over here you would put in $1,000, and if you just left it, right, you would make your return back after around 100 days. And then so if you put in $1,000, you would receive 3650, take away your initial deposit, which is 2650. That's with no rehydration, no compounding, and these are just ballpark figures because there is a few fees and taxes and stuff with the Binance chain. So I've just discussed, this is the hydration, what really happens here in the faucet. So the tap only releases interest of 1% of the faucet a day. Your deposit's non-refundable. So for an example, if you put in 100 drip on day 1, you would be getting 1 drip, and if you recompounded that 1 drip on day 2 would give you 101 drip, which would be 1.1 drip dripping into the pool, into the bucket, and then if you kept doing this for 100 days, you would have 270 drip, which would be dripping 2.7. But at some point, you want to start taking your rewards to pay back your initial deposit, because you don't want to just keep, this is how I see it, you don't want to just keep rehydrating, and then if something happens to the coin, you haven't taken any money out. So I suggest you take calculated risks, rehydrate for a bit, and then take your initial investment out, and then you can carry on doing as you please. So how are the rewards generated? So this is pretty important for me, because you want to see it going long term. So rewards, according to the white paper, are generated from taxes of withdrawals, hydration, and Faucet smart contracts. A whale tax, which applies to very large withdrawals, so this is to reduce people taking large amount of coin out, and from Binance fees. So they do have money coming in to repay those rewards. After also watching a video, which I'll discuss in another video, is with the owner. He was talking about once drip, all the money that's pulled from the taxes, and those taxes are 5% when you rehydrate, 10% when you invest off PancakeSwap, 10% when you sell. So it has many sources of taxes, and that whale tax, it will really look after those higher big players. And so the owner was just saying that they're using that pooled money to lend out to PancakeSwap, which has a 40% yield return. So the owner, the team are looking at ways to really pool that money and create rewards and more money to make sure that drip is sustainable in the future. He was also talking about drip incentivized games, drip incentivized poker matches, and NFTs, where NFT chains and fees would link back to drip. So, which was pretty yeah, it's pretty worth a watch. I can leave a link down below, but I'll also try and just summarize what the video was about. So how you join is you need to deposit funds into your Faucet. You need a referral. So it works on a buddy system. So I've added my link down below. The buddy has a referral of 10%, which I'll cover in another video. So drip has made it pretty interesting. The way the reward structure works is that if you sign up a buddy under you, you'll get 10%, but then if they make another purchase of drip, or they rehydrate, that money will go up the chain 15 times. And if a account has more than 5 referrals, only 75% will go up the chain and 25% will go down the chain. So they've put things in place to limit how people would abuse a pyramid scheme. So they've made it, if someone's got a really large account, the referrals start going down the chain with 25%, 75 up. So just to encourage building a team around you, and also just encourage you to use a link that you find helpful. So I haven't covered this much in detail, but the reservoir is basically a liquidity pool. It supports price, and if you hold it, it's called drop token. Your rewards, you're rewarded for staking and holding funds in the liquidity pool, which just helps the coin move forward. So thanks all for watching. I'll be doing more videos to cover other things, such as the owner video, the interview, and the reward structure. And I really recommend this coin. I recommend you do your own research. And yeah, thanks for listening. Bye.